Hello and welcome to Darkhaven. I take my gaming seriously here, and these are my promises to you. Lore-based role-playing and narration, delving deep into the mindset of the character or faction I'm playing. Absolutely no cheating, reloading or exploits, and lastly and most importantly, following the rule of cool. Picking the most exciting and thematic option and not always the most efficient. So if those are things that appeal to you as a gamer, then please do like and subscribe and click the bell notification icon. Hello and thank you so much for joining me here on Darkhaven as we play a brand new Immortal Empires campaign. We will be playing as Volkmar the Grim on legendary difficulty. Now, Volkmar is the head of the Cult of Sigmar and the most powerful religious leader in the Empire. He is a pious and foreboding man who is utterly devoted to the destruction of chaos in all its forms. When the Grand Theologist accompanies an army into battle, he typically rides atop the resplendent war altar of Sigmar, inspiring the soldiers around him to great acts of heroism as he strikes the followers of chaos down with powerful blows and words of divine force. Cool. That sounds so good. Volkmar is a holy terror on the battlefield, a man who fights with the fury of Sigmar himself. It is said that Volkmar's soul was forged of steel, and he fights the malign influence of chaos with every fibre of his being. Starting in the Badlands, Volkmar has moved since Warhammer 2, which I'm sure many of you are aware. We will be surrounded by all kinds of terrifying enemies. Faction effects. Volkmar is able to collect and seal the Books of Nagash, increasing his military prowess and preventing them from being exploited by others. We've got a +4 recruit rank for witch hunters and warrior priests, a +8 bonus versus infantry for flagellants, empire knights and 3 company militia units, and a 33% cooldown reduction to battle prayers and the ability accusation. And just for Volkmar himself, we've got a +4 to control, 10% physical resistance for flagellants, empire knights and 3 company militia, as well as a +8 melee defense for flagellants, empire knights and 3 company militia. Exciting. Can't wait to dive in, so let's do just that. In the farthest southern reaches of the world, beyond the haunted tomb cities of Nehikara, is a land of unspoiled jungle and swamp, once isolated from the world for uncounted centuries. More recently, the Southlands has seen several of the world's races sail to its shores, though few leave with anything other than tales of misery and death. Even for those who find a foothold far enough from the interests of the cold-blooded lizardmen, this is a wilderness where invaders quickly become the invaded, and where hunters quickly become the prey.
Purge this place and strike down any who dare to rise again. By the comet, that is my decree!
Excellent. So how they play the Cult of Sigmar. Seek out the 8 Books of Nagash to increase Volkmar's righteous zeal, granting him unique rewards as books are collected and sealed away from wrongdoers. Recruit high-ranked witch hunters and warrior priests as standard to help vanquish the world's abominations. Exciting. A brief look at our starting situation. Surrounded by the Tomb Kings and at war with the Dune Kingdoms. Potential allies to the south: Tic-Toc-Toe, Talakwa, the Lizardmen, Greenskins, followers of Nagash. Yeah, we are up against it. Excellent, just how I like it. We start with Sudenburg. a relatively decent settlement. We can produce wine. And it's a port settlement, which is great. Income and growth, always useful. Let's improve the... Excuse me. Let's level up our barracks to tier 2. Let's insert friendly Von Dragon. Now, I'm going to struggle with that name throughout this campaign, so let's just change that to Finley rather than friendly. In he goes.
Yes, for now. Keen sight.
Starting army, pretty decent. And we can recruit some ogre mercenaries. But that's it.
The instrument of Sigmar's
And let's
will.
set our research. Nothing too exciting. Let's go for growth and control with tithe rebates. And that is the administration complete for this turn. Nice and easy at the start. In we go. Our first battle.
I will cleanse them.
I think we should fight it, as it'd be a good way to introduce ourselves. Wading into battle, crazed and unable to be broken, they face their doom with furious acceptance. That's the flagellants. Okay, we cannot see our enemy at the moment. Let's have a little look at Volkmar. There he is. So he will have eventually his staff of commands, which he's holding there. He hasn't got his war altar yet, but he looks pretty good. The Jade Griffin you can see glowing on his chest there. This talisman is carved from enchanted jade and is said to be blessed by Magnus the Pious himself. And apparently suffuses Volkmar with regenerative powers, so that would be useful later. And let's have a little look at these flagellants, who I have seen before, but not for a while. Okay, and we do start with a mortar. Very useful indeed. They should come towards us because of that mortar. So let's take advantage of that. Nothing too crazy here. Hopefully we can get a few shots off. Put them behind with our handgunners before they charge in, and let's see if we can get a few charges with the knights.
We await your orders. The Empire.
This is my first campaign in version 2.2.0. I am very excited. Apparently the AI is more aggressive and the game is more stable and balanced. Lovely. I've also received a update from Nvidia for my graphics card, adding increased FPS, so it's a great day. A few shots coming in there on my knights from their archers. Nothing to worry about. Let's try and lure them back.
For the twin-tailed comet.
So Volkmar can buff his troops. It's going to be a nice melee orientated army. Okay, let's charge in. My knights should deal with those skeleton horsemen, no trouble at all. Okay, let's get a few shots.
Artillery! Cavalry! Ready! Now!
Okay, things are going well. And they should do, it's the first battle. Okay, let's pull back slightly. And indeed, let's swing round. Okay, pull them back. Swing around with our knights and try and get into the back of those troops. Definitely take out those archers. In goes. Knights getting stuck. Okay, in we go. Yeah. Knights have been snagged quite badly there. And Volkmar's taken a bit of a beating from King Omhav. I am a little rusty, but that's okay.
Swordsman! Crossbowmen! Ready to hunt! Awaiting command!
Volkmar taking a bit of a kicking there. Nice shot there from the mortar.
Sir, very well.
Their army crumbling to dust, and rightly so. There we have it. I'm okay with that. Did lose a few knights. And took a bit of damage on Volkmar, but nothing to worry about. The way experience is and has been reworked, and I believe you get more for destroying enemy units. Now that could be very useful for Volkmar. If we're killing lots of Tomb Kings, as their armies crumble, I wonder if that means we're going to get more experience. Let's take the money. Okie dokies.
Blessings of Sigmar.
And I think we shall push on. We'll spend his skill points.
Sigmar, grant me strength.
Ward save pretty good. Hold the lines, always good. But let's go for Inspiring Presence, and then we're going to see just how good our flagellants can become. An army of crazed, fervent fanatics. That sounds great fun. Okay, now the enemy army will sally forth. Another change, and a very welcome one for me. As I did find the settlement battles a little tedious. So thank you, Creative Assembly, for listening to your fans. Okay. So we're going up against some archers. Only 2 units of archers. Let's...
Emperor's might!
Ah, cool, let's remember my formation as well. Hopefully I won't control them like such a idiot this time.
Ready! General! At speed!
Yeah, okay. Let's try and lure them this way slightly.
Formation! March!
Take a few few shots there, but nothing to worry about.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. Mortar is firing.
Sigmar guides us immediately. For the Emperor. Send us out. Take the ground. Ready for war. For the Emperor. Yes, sir.
Might be able to get a charge in on those archers there.
Pick targets. To war. We are Sigmar's heirs. Faith is my shield.
Faith is my shield.
Ready to serve.
Okay, here we go. A couple of them got tagged on the spearmen. Not a bad charge.
Quick march.
Let's get stuck in this time.
Hand gunners. Yes, sir. Take position. Mortar. Yes,
It's a lovely blob there.
no lingering. Witch hunter. Crush
Let's make sure
them.
we bump
For the Emperor. Offering battle prayer.
at the right time. Plus 24 melee attack. The Grand Hammer of Sigmar. Very nice.
Our steeds are restless. War! Our weapons are yours. Now, for the Emperor. Charge!
Good stuff. Good stuff.
The Empire is
Spearmen being
yours.
annoying. Nice charge there. Oh,
Michael Miraz.
lovely.
Moving now.
Right.
Now. Sir. Ready for war.
So he's not got much armor, Volkmar, but I'm sure he will improve in time.
Get them. Standing by. Charge. Swordsmen. To battle.
Okay, let's pull those knights out the back.
In the name of the twin-tailed comet.
Shoot these skeleton archers.
Twin-tailed comet. Attack. Take the ground.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage.
Comet. Our orders. Fight men. Fight for our right to live.
Oh dear.
Water.
Shot man, guys.
Sigmar. Taking position. What do you bid? Crossbows ready, General. Fight all
Nice
its
rear
strong.
charge again. 10 seconds till we can use the Grand Hammer of Sigmar.
Ready for war. Ready for battle.
Nice.
Death to the enemy. Heldenhammer. Missile infantry.
Let's pull the knights out.
For the Heldenhammer.
Charge down those
Die!
spears.
We are Sigmar's heirs. Hand gunners.
Oh, Ushapti in my back line there,
Now.
which I completely missed. Okay, they've done a good number on me.
By Ulrich's wrath. Take position. Charge. For the Warhammer. Great swords.
And some wayward shots there from the mortar.
Our weapons are yours. For the Emperor.
That's okay. Cool, these Ushapti are wrecking face.
Battle ready. As you say. Michael Miraz. Ready for war.
Halberdiers into them, but they should disappear any moment.
Ready
It's enough of the
ammunition.
mortar shooting my own guys.
Ready for war.
Huzzah! The Heldenhammer is pleased. I'm so glad they've changed the settlement garrison battles. Lovely. Level 3. Let us occupy. Another port. Very nice. Can't recruit any heroes. I don't think we want another lord at the moment.
I am Volkmar.
Let's take a couple of units of Free Company militia. It's annoying that Flagellants and Free Company are separate, but it makes sense. When do we get the war altar? Level 16. Okay, let's just stick to our plan and keep bumping the Emperor's Finest. It does buff Halberdiers, who we can use till the end game. Ooh, and a skill point for Finlay. Absolutely increase scavenge, more money, always good.
What?
Any diplomatic options? Nope. Lovely. And a commandment available. Unsurprisingly, we're going to take growth. And we're going to end the turn. And as soon as I try and count how many factions there are, they die. That seems to always happen, especially in the early stages. 277 participants in this Immortal Empires campaign at the moment. Hopefully we can kill quite a few of those.
My knowledge is yours.
So yes, we've got Manfred to deal with. I believe he is here. And we've got Skarsnik in Death Gorge. I think we move up and recruit and attack Bagar.
Chosen of Sigmar.
Next turn.
Moving
Keeping
out.
an eye out for anything there. Yeah. Free Company will be pretty useful. And that's that. I love how quick and simple the early game is. But I also very much enjoy the large empire management situations that you find yourselves in the end game. So I enjoy it all the way through, from early to mid to late game. A level up for Finlay. Let's indeed give him accusation. So we get a cooldown reduction to that, and that's pretty good. Missile and physical resistance reduction, melee defense and armor reduction, and it lasts for 35 seconds. It's going to really help us snipe enemy lords. In we go. Let us fight this again. They should sally forth. Sally forth into our righteous fury. Hey, hey. Loving this. A pious and foreboding man. Much like myself. No, not at all. I am neither pious nor foreboding. Look at this stunning map. Oh, we can play a bit more aggressively now as we have these vanguard units. Let's see what they can do. I'm sure they're going to take a bit of a beating. And then all of our troops ready to run on in. Pistoliers on the flank. Crossbowmen in the middle.
Range, sir. For the twin-tailed comet.
Okay, let's just move everybody up.
The Empire.
Knights charging down.
For the Emperor. Moving.
Handgunners on the flank there. Let's try and remove their
Militia. Take the ground.
missile capability and then charge in with everything else. Are they on skirmish? Yes, they are. Very nice. Gonna get a nice charge in on this left flank.
Offering battle prayer.
See, they have taken quite a bit of damage though. Those 3 company militia.
Sigma calls.
Beautiful charge there on the left.
Black powder blast.
I need to shut down their shooting. Skeleton archers seem to be pretty good. In we go. In we go. Pull the knights out. They're being tagged. Slam our hammer. Good stuff, good stuff. Knights finish off that unit there.
Pick targets. Sigmar calls. Ready to serve. Yes, my lord.
Let's cast accusation on the skeleton spearmen over there.
Prepare for combat.
Let's get a lovely zoom in on this.
Sir.
Oh, will they be alive in time for me to charge? Yes, they will. Great work, guys. Great work. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's just redirect that. Okay, rear charge over here.
Free company. We are Sigmar's heirs. Show us the foe.
Handgunners keep flanking. Nice rear charge there. They're crumbling.
We serve the Emperor. For the Emperor.
Nice. Oh, there's the Shapti, which I forgot about before.
Yes, my lord.
That's okay.
Take the ground. Handgunners.
But I forgot about them again. Twice now. Will that be a recurrent theme? Come on. Oh. Oh. Knights and a mortar to the face. Cracking.
Yes, General. Now, the accused will die.
Okay. Yeah, let's just stop them shooting. Oh, didn't get time. A decisive victory. So the 3 company militia were okay. Yeah, they were okay. I don't think it's worth spamming them too much. I want to try and keep a balanced army. Good stuff. That's going to be useful. 7% physical resistance. We shall give that to Volkmar. Let us occupy. And we've got a Barded Warhorse and the Tattersouls, who we shall recruit
Blessings of Sigmar
just before we attack our next target. Okay, at the end of the turn, let's keep buffing our Flagellants and Halberdiers with Emperor's Finest.
Sigmar
Yeah, that suits me. A little bit of money.
Orders.
Do I want to recruit any of those units? Not so sure I do.
Sigmar has shown
Our
us
next
the
target
path.
is Antioch. I don't think we need to spend any money. Let's
By the Helder.
Let's try and be a little bit financially frugal. Ending the turn. Okay, Manfred expanding there. Definitely will be going to war with him sooner rather than later. So, beautiful. We can reach. Oh, he has got an army.
I forbid this.
So we're going up against.
This is forbidden. Sigmar, grant me strength.
Going up against a fair target there.
My servant fails me.
13 units plus the garrison of 720 going up against our 16. I think we can still win. Let's charge in.
Cleanse the filth.
A valiant defeat. They do have quite a few archers. As long as we can deal with them, and it's out in the open, yeah, I think we can win this. The enemy sallies out to fight. The Battle of Antok. Their infantry is generally trash, but there's a lot of it. Oh, ho ho, ho ho. That's rather a nice hill, wouldn't you say?
Free company.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We shall sit here. Shoot you into oblivion.
We're ready. For the Emperor.
And hopefully
We await your orders.
we shall be able to snipe
The Empire endures.
some of their missile troops before they get close with our knights. I say snipe, deal with. Let's keep these swordsmen on top of our mortar for the inevitable Oshapti summon,
Round quakes.
which I will probably forget about.
In the name of
They should come towards us. Might not be able to get these knights straight in. May have to be a little cautious. Highly likely we will take some losses.
Sigma calls. We obey.
They've stopped there. I don't want to give up this quite fantastic position. So let's
Take the ground.
see what they do. Stunning map, isn't it? The clouds moving over. I do think it feels a little bit smoother. I'm running it on the same settings as I was before, but the frame rate is buttery smooth on my 3080 Ti,
Quick march.
which is now the 490 series is out. Anyway, right, there they are. There's a lot of skeletons. A lot of archers to deal with.
Take the ground.
I think the knights would probably die if I charged them in. So I'm not sure what the Tattersouls have that makes them better. They seem to have a bit more health.
For the Helden Hammer. No lingering.
Okay, we're going to have to sadly move up.
Offering battle
Well,
prayers.
let's go here then.
Go!
If they want to
In the name of
sit there, let's speed things up for you guys. If they're not going to come out to play, let's push on up. What's the range on their archers? And if I can snipe their lord as well, that'll be another great thing to do. There's a lot of firepower they have there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. Nice formation by the AI as well. They're protecting their flanks. Let's take the mortar off fire at will. Okay, and then
battle ready.
move them up a little bit more.
It shall be.
Move them up a little bit more.
General! Moving
Just
now.
got to keep an eye on their skeleton archers because they will melt
For Heldenhammer.
my free company and anybody else who is unshielded and unarmored,
Our orders?
which is my whole army, pretty much. Yeah, 25 armor, 30 armor on the swordsman, no armor on the flagellants. So I suppose the great sword's pretty decent.
Sir.
Right, come on, mortar. Wait for that to get into position. Okay, let us start raining some fire down. How on earth do you... How do you say that? Sectash fit superior. Bless you.
Yes, sir.
And they're going to start moving around. Okay. Nice damage there.
For the Emperor. Formation march.
I think the way to do this might be to charge. Ooh. No, I want them to come up to us for sure.
Gunners. At speed. Yes, my lord. Ready. Yes,
Okay, a few shots coming in on my knights.
For the Warhammer. At speed.
Keep pulling them out. I am going to get in.
Yes, my lord.
It's just...
Taking position.
At what cost?
Smash them aside. Battle for combat.
Okay.
To battle. Sigmar demands we serve the Emperor. Moving now.
Well, that certainly annoyed them.
No lingering. For the Warhammer. Quickly. Sigmar guides us. Taking position. For the Warhammer.
That firepower. Very nice.
Them. We obey.
Good. Okay.
Now! Sigmar calls! For Heldenhammer! For Heldenhammer! Ready for war!
How the knights doing? Yeah, they're doing alright. Doing alright.
Sigmar calls!
Let's charge them in.
We obey! For the Warhammer! By Ulrich's wrath!
In we go.
Yes, sir! By Ulrich's wrath!
Okay.
Handgunners! For the Emperor! For the twin-tailed comet! The Tatter Souls! We are Sigmar's heirs! Cavalry
Okay.
ready!
Pull the knights out. How are things going over here? Okay, let's stop shooting at them.
Send us out. Handgunners, we serve the Emperor.
Okay, the Theologist.
Without delay.
In we go. Big buff coming up.
Very well.
They are
We
trading
serve
pretty
France.
well.
The Empire endures.
Okay, everyone's fighting. Yeah, see, that's the firepower
We obey
of
for the twin-tailed comet.
their archers over there.
To battle.
There comes the Ushapti onto my mortar.
Slay the heretics.
Right, let's try and kill them. Probably going to lose the mortar here.
Ready for war. Moving now. Ready.
Right, who's not fighting?
For the twin-tailed comet. Attack. Ready.
Right, let's go after the Lord.
Get them.
Killing him
Free
will
company.
be very good indeed.
Missile infantry.
Okay, they've come back.
Quickly. My God, morass. No lingering. Charge. At speed. We are Sigmar's heirs. Formation march.
Here's one of their heals.
Missile troops. Yes, sir. Volkmar the Grim.
Can't believe how well the Knights have done. If Shapti are
By Ulrich's
very much being a pain in the bum.
Sigmar.
Let's take him off skirmish.
Enact judgment. Quick march. Sir.
Okay, they come back. Grab the mortar.
At your service. Yes, sir. Sigmar calls.
And the handgunners.
Take the
Let's bring them
ground.
back.
For Heldenhammer. Militia. Wah! The
Okay.
Empire endures. Sigmar.
Try and shoot him.
Sigmar.
Should win.
Free company. My Sigmar's will. High
Their troops are just not good enough. This left flank is not going amazingly.
Flagellant! Take position! Moving out, sir!
Okay,
By Karl
couple of shots into there.
to battle! Halberdiers! The Empire
Another buff there.
ready for war! At
Their
speed!
Lord is doing alright. Yeah, we're going to win.
Flagellant!
Great stuff.
Get to the enemy!
Heavy losses, but worth it for an aggressive start, which is what you need on a legendary difficulty. Mortar shots coming in here. Nice. Our knights fleeing. That's okay. They've done a good job.
Witch hunter!
Let's just make sure our Lord doesn't get chewed up too much.
Understood. Handgunners, take position! For
Okay, let's
Heldenhammer!
charge everybody in. The knights have come back.
We await your orders. We obey.
Fantastic performance by then.
Sigmar commands!
Okay, yeah.
Behold the light of Sigmar! Bring them to their knees! Prepare for combat! Mortar!
Yeah,
We obey!
there we have it. Ha 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 ha. I enjoyed that. That was a fast-paced
By the Jade Griffin!
and bloody battle once it got going. 452 losses. They outnumbered us almost 2-1. Look at the kills on those flagellants and the free company and the knight. Everybody's done a great job. Apart from perhaps the Witch Hunter was a little underwhelming. Brilliant. Occupy. Brilliant. Tomb Raider, +5 leadership when fighting against Tomb Kings for his army. That would be very useful. Faction destroyed. And I think that's a good place to stop. So thank you so much for watching. It's great to be playing Warhammer 3 again. I look forward to speaking to you all again soon. Goodbye.